transfer to the EX6 Select Bus Service.
Hi everybody, today is Monday, October 28th, 2019, 9:30 a.m. It is 57 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 14 degrees Celsius. I'm at the 161st Street Yankee Stadium Subway Station, and today I'm going to walk through the neighborhood of Concourse along Jerome Avenue into the neighborhood of Highbridge, going over the now famous Joker Stairs at 167th Street at the intersection of Jerome and Shakespeare Avenues. And then I'll make my way through the neighborhood of Highbridge over the High Bridge itself into the neighborhood of Washington Heights. Escalators out of service. I'll go this way just so I can get closer to Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium is on the western side of River Avenue. If anyone are wondering where Yankee Stadium is, it's right there across the street. This is the new Yankee Stadium. The old Yankee Stadium used to be located across the street over there. Now it's been replaced by a baseball field by the name of Heritage Park. But as you can see today, it's relatively quiet here because there's no baseball game going on this early in the morning. I think I'll split this video up into two parts. One for Yankee Stadium to the High Bridge, and then from High Bridge to Washington Heights. I should talk about the Yankees since I'm here, right? Well, the Yankees are one of two of New York's baseball teams, the other being the New York Mets, located in Flushing Meadow, Corona Park, Queens. They compete in the American League, and they're pretty much the de facto baseball team of the New York City area in the Bronx. I don't know how many World Series they've won. I have to read it up since I'm not that versed in baseball. Looks like they've won 27 World Series titles and 40 American League pennants. It is very odd coming here and being so quiet. This is Jerome Avenue, and to the south of here is the Macomb Dams Bridge going into Manhattan. Or I should say southwest. The direction's more like southwest. But only a few blocks from here is the fabled Joker Stairs. Personally, I haven't seen the movie myself, but I do know about the scene where the Joker famously dances down the stairs, and because of that, this area is such a big tourist attraction now. So I'll tell you a little bit about Concourse Bronx, where I'm at right now. It's located in the southwestern section of the Bronx and mostly includes the Bronx's Civic Center. All the courthouses are here, the Bronx Museum of the Arts, and also Yankee Stadium. This area was originally a wooded area, and it has some rocky formations within its periphery. Until 1845, this area used to be part of Westchester County, not part of New York City. And it was because of the subway system, which expanded here, that it enabled this area to expand rapidly and develop fast. The Jerome Avenue Line, the IRT Jerome Avenue Line, which I just departed from right now, although now it's called the number 4 train of the New York City subway, enabled a lot of development along the area. Here's gate number 2 of Yankee Stadium, as well as the loading dock, also a garage. I would imagine the parking rates for Yankee Stadium at this garage is really expensive, and if I wasn't looking to my left right there, this van would have crushed me. Or I should say shuttle bus something. One hour of parking is $13.59. So unless you don't want to pay $13.59, I wouldn't advise you to park in the parking garage if you're seeing a Yankees game. Instead, you could take the subway like I did and pay only $2.75 if you're using a pay-per-ride Metro card. You can see here autumn is in full effect. There's many leaves on the ground here. Different shapes and sizes. Yesterday there was a very heavy rain along with high winds. So as a result, a lot of the leaves have blown away and the branches have fallen down. This is a recreation center, John Mullally Recreation Center. Oftentimes in these recreation centers, they'll have gyms or parks or pools inside. Can I have an acorn, please? I think the squirrel's a little shy. I see two police vehicles on the other side of the street coming down. Now, if any of you are wondering, the Joker stairs aren't the only way to get from Concourse to the neighborhood of Highbridge. You have these stairs over here, located at 165th Street. I'll show you right now. I'm going to cross the street. This is Jerome Slope Park. So this is another option to get from Concourse to the Highbridge. You don't have to take the one at 167th Street. Although I do find that the 167th Street stairs to be the most direct. They're the most straight. Across the street is Mullally Park, and you can see the number 4 train off in the distance on River Avenue. Even though the stairs are on 167th Street, definitely seems a lot longer to walk. I just passed 165th Street not too long ago. Looks like there's a driving school here as well as a payment center, income tax notary public. A lot of different businesses under one roof there. Here's another set of stairs. These are not the Joker stairs. This is at 166th Street, although it does look similar. Also, as a reminder that we're in New York, you see some scaffolding on those stairs as well. So here, Jerome Avenue veers off to the right. And Shakespeare Avenue begins on this side of the street. I already see many tourists here already. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie Joker, but I don't know why these set of stairs would be so famous in such a short time span. The movie hasn't even been out for a month, and people are already here thinking it's like so popular. It's in such an unknown part of the Bronx either. I know another place where staircases are famous are in Philadelphia at the Philadelphia Museum of Art for the Rocky movies. Okay, I've approached the Joker stairs at 167th Street. Let's see who's here besides me. Only one other person. But there's the graffiti artwork. I've heard some comments of people saying you shouldn't come here because it's unsafe or there's a lot of trash, which there is. And it's also 150 steps. And most recently, there was a guy on Twitter who filmed himself egging people on the staircase too. Yeah, you can see eggshells here, just in time for Halloween. He was like, "Get away, you Bronx tourists. The real tourist attractions in Yankee Stadium. You don't support local businesses here." I want to tell you the grade of this staircase is very steep. I wouldn't recommend it for someone who's elderly to come up these stairs. But yeah, if it wasn't for this movie, I don't see why this staircase would be any interesting. Why it would be interesting. I haven't seen the movie myself, but here it is. It's picturesque between different buildings like this. But I guess since I'm here, I have to do an impression, right? Be a tourist in my own city. So let's do this. Okay, this is the Joker Kid. Okay, I'm done making a fool of myself on camera. Okay, now that I'm done making a fool of myself on camera with the Joker stairs, it's time to go to the Highbridge itself. The Highbridge connects the neighborhoods of Washington Heights with the Bronx neighborhood of the same name, Highbridge. So let me tell you about Highbridge, Bronx. This area during the late 19th century was developed as a suburban retreat for the elite, and it has large homes overlooking the Hudson River. The names are still reflected in many of the street names of those wealthy families, such as Woodycrest Avenue here, Ogden Avenue, and Shakespeare Avenue. Love those beautiful orange leaves. Here's Nelson Avenue, as well as your corner deli and grocery store, Mi Fiesta. There's also an abandoned building here, but it's for rent. I do notice a lot of parking lots here, churches, local businesses and residences. And there's a group of housing projects in front of me. And a gas station as well. Okay, I'm crossing over Ogden Avenue, and 167th Street makes a abrupt turn to the northwest. This is where I'll need to continue on in order to reach the Highbridge Bridge itself. You may even get to see it in the distance as I approach it. Here's University Avenue. Looks like University Avenue takes a rise in elevation. I'll have some climbing to do. It looks like that's if the maps on Google Maps are correct. I've never approached the Highbridge from this side before. But anyway, the Highbridge itself used to be called the Aqueduct Bridge because it carried the Croton Aqueduct into the borough of Manhattan. And it was constructed because they needed a way to deliver the water across the Harlem River. There were different proposals, 3 different ones being the big ones. One was to build a tunnel, which was never materialized because the tunnel construction ideas at the time were in its infancy, so that was out of the question. There was a low bridge, which was considered because it would have been faster and cheaper to construct, but that was discarded because it would obstruct the flow of naval vessels crossing under the bridge. So a high bridge was selected. That's why it's called the Highbridge. And I don't think I'll be able to get there from this side. Trying to take a look here. Yeah, I don't think so. So instead I'll go up this way. I do see signs for it going to the Highbridge from here, so let's go this way. Plus, I'm not looking forward to all that climbing either. Someone's renovating their home. They should call the Highbridge high elevation and high climbs as well. I'm definitely getting a workout from this. As many of you might know, New York City is known for its relatively flat terrain. The parts of Upper Manhattan and the Bronx are big exceptions to that. There is a vacant lot. Still amazes me to this day how squirrels can be so athletic. That one just climbed the fence like it was nothing. Don't know if this area used to be for something, but there are some remnants of a staircase there and some brickwork. Makes me believe that this used to be an area for the Croton Aqueduct as well. But it definitely doesn't look safe at all for walking around. That's why they have this fence up. It's a big tree that was felled. good to see someone taking care of their property with a leaf blower. Here's another fence. I see the Highbridge already. By the way, the Highbridge doesn't have all its original arches. Most of them were demolished in order to make way for a single steel arch in order to allow more boats to pass underneath. Only one of the original arches remain on the Manhattan side, and I believe 10 remain on the Bronx side. It's definitely a lot of garbage here. This area is supposed to be fenced off, but there's a hole in the fence. Okay, here's Highbridge Park. There's also another Highbridge Park on the Manhattan side. Just want to be a little bit careful because wet leaves don't make for good traction. I do wonder what's down there though. Looks to be completely abandoned and overgrown. Okay everyone, I've reached the Highbridge, otherwise known as Aqueduct Bridge. I'm going to end the video here. If you'd like to see the continuation of this video where I walk into Washington Heights, you can stay tuned for my next video, or if I have it up already, I'll have it linked either in the video description or in the upper right corner. And I'll see you all next time. Take care everyone.